See, yeah. See, when I say zone to zone, creating a matrix, right? We have already seen this thing that whenever any interviewer will ask what you are doing, so you have to say, I'm creating a zone to zone diagram, zone to zone matrix. And what's zone to zone matrix? Firewall matrix, nothing but this one. See, this is, we have already studied this one, how to create zone to zone matrix kind of things. So nothing but this is a thing. And the second line, can anyone read the second line? Let me share this there.
Yeah, it's defining, designing, documenting the zones of
Zones
data center
of
infrastructure.
infrastructure, right? So what is that? Nothing but only this thing only. Defining and zoning and designing the zone to zone diagram, zone to zone metric. What this thing we have already studied in the previous class. See, creating this kind of zone, and which zone should access via firewall, which zone should not having access, and which zone should have access through a firewall. So this way, every company, this information team will make this matrix, and basis of that metric only, the approval has been given to open the ports. So like this way, you have to tell those things. And what is this third line? Let me share if this, just one more time.
Review of every firewall port opening request.
Request, right? See, this is the one. Review of every firewall port opening request, right? So we have already studied key whenever any company wanted, sorry, any business team, any development team wanted to open a port, what they will do. I'm asking the question not to Darsh. He was not there in the class. To others who were there in the class, can you tell me a review of how you are going to review this firewall port opening issues? Sorry, port opening request. Nafiza, Khyati, Abhishek.
Uh,
No,
Scan the port and see if it is secured or not.
no, this is a review of every firewall port opening. How we are going to do firewall audits or
The
request.
rules.
Rules. See, as I in previous class, just revisit
So
this.
you using AlgoSec and Skybox, is that how we
Yeah,
did that?
right. Algosec,
Hmm.
Skybox, one, and the third, whenever anyone wanted to open a port, what they will do. If I'm a business team, I'm developing application, I wanted to open a firewall port. So what I will do? Simple way, process. Everything is a process. What will be the first step? Simple way, raising a ticket. So when application team or business team will do, they will raise a ticket. What will happen in raising a ticket? They are having a portal or in the Excel sheet, source IP, destination IP address, port number. So they will fill that form and will come to you, right? With business justification. So what you will see, source, destination, what is the business justification, and what is a port. And basis of that, either you will approve or deny. If you approve it, it will goes to operations team and they will put the rule in the firewall. If you deny, then it won't go to team, and the request will rejected. And similar with time, you have to give the alternative of those things. Then reviewed more than 500 application, creating risk profiling. What is a risk? We are going to study in class. And see, designing a documentation of zone guideline, nothing but whatever I showed you. eh, this matrix thing, creating this Excel sheet, creating this observation. These are only the lines. These are the lines of your resume. It should be in the resume. It is not like anything which I have given you. This is my resume's line only. And basis of that only, I'm able to change more than 6 jobs in 2 years and got the set, got getting a good position and good salary. So this is nothing but my resume's lines where I used to work. See, can you see OSS, BSN, telco? You don't need to put all those things. Just remove all those things. This is a lines from my resume itself only. Nothing, I'm not creating anything or anywhere. Just whatever I have written in my resume, this thing only I have put in, I have given to you in the simplest form. How to put architecture review this way? You have to put, and you have to practice every day in front of mirror, or you have to write in your language how you are going to tell these things, how you are going to tell in the interview when you are going to study. If you are not able, if I'm just saying I'm just creating zone to zone access matrix, then interview will ask what is zone to zone matrix. Then how, if you not studied it one or two times, three or four times, then how we are going to explain to the interviewer, how we are going to do a firewall port request audit. You are not able to say if you have not visited the videos which we have given to you while studying the firewall port request or firewall audit things. So this way, this is the lines which I have given in your resume, just basis of your own understanding, your easiness and comfort. Try into speaking in your language or write down in the books. So this is the lines for architecture review. And I think I have given this thing. Yeah. Can you open? Let me open this one. So any